2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich out there with Young. Then it's Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. Now, here is Young, and stolen by Simmons. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Simmons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
And he sinks the second. Here's Young. The dish now to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low, Embiid with the steal. Passes to Green. Back to Embiid. Outside Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power. I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
Here's Bogdanovich. Pulls up, high post, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
Now, here is Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Curry is inside. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Young. Throws it up high. And it's Capella missing.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Here's Young. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Collins passes to Capella. They double him with Simmons. And it's Capella missing. 76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Curry with a wide open look. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. The Hawks trail by 5. The drive by Scott. Hill has the open look. They grab their own miss. Another shot, and Howard with the lay-in.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Williams against Hill. Williams' shot is off. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Korkmaz kicks to Hill. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Gallinari. And he gets it to go.
With the big, strong frame of Gallinari, he's able to take contact and deliver the goods.
Outside Hill. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers on top, up 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. 3 on the clock. And stolen by Okongwu. The Hawks, another fast break opportunity here. Williams passes to Herter. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Herter's got his first points of the game.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry. And Kevin Herter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
It's his first trip to the line.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has a chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Now here's Embiid. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Basket good. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Young against Harris. To the middle. Here's Snell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Young inside. Harris is there. Shot's good from Young.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
Simmons on the wing. He's got 7. Embiid inside. Capella covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris finds Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Dunn's checked in. Here's Simmons. Curry on the wing. Defended by Young. Curry's shot is off.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And it's Young. That time on the assist from Dunn. Young's got 6.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Now here's Williams. Herter passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Milton kicks to Embiid. Pass to Korkmaz. 35 seconds left here in the second. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. The shot by Okongwu, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Hill passes to Embiid. Here's Milton. Some solid defense from Gallinari. And a close game so far through the first 2. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage. And that
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Howard. Mike Scott out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. To the right side. Collins kicks to Snell. Young in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Simmons against Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And Simmons drops them both. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. And there's the pass to Capella. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Young. 4 on the shot clock. Philadelphia shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 2.
He's a fluid athlete who knows what he's doing. Nice finish by Tobias Harris in transition.
And the whistle blows and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The kick out to Young. That one good for 2.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey's subbed in for Curry. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And it's Hill in for Maxey.
George Hill, you know, he's one of the more versatile guards we have in the game. He can defend ones or twos, one of those players who can fit in on any team in the league.
Both free throws good from Hill. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Williams, here we go. Okongwu, it's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Milton the pass to Howard. On the money with the shot from the left block. Howard's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
Williams inside. Hill's there. Passes it to Herter. Hawks passing it around. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Yep, that one goes in there. 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gallinari.
And really, Howard is so adept at drawing contact, using those bruising shoulders and muscular frame to his advantage.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Hill against Williams. Good, nice job down low. Williams has got his second bucket.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
The 76ers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. Some changes for Philadelphia. Simmons checked in for Scott. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for George Hill. Then for the Hawks, Bogdanovich comes in for Okongwu. And it's done in for Williams.
Beautiful play by Dunn. You see the power, the body control, not to be denied.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Maxey. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Now here's Simmons. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Embiid. Curry outside. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Dunn with it. Now defended by Embiid. Dunn passes to Gallinari. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Gallinari's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta. Simmons with it. Kicks it to Embiid. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 5.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Here's Simmons. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Simmons got 12 in the game. And stolen by Harris. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Atlanta up 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got John Collins. Young is out there with Dunn. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. Now here's Simmons. After the miss from Trae Young. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Young's running. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The drive by Simmons. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young taking his time here. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Young with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now here's Simmons. Embiid finds Harris. Buries it from three-point range.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
Young dishes to Capella. Shoots over Embiid, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And some changes here for the 76ers. And the second free throw, good. Philadelphia with the ball. And here is Milton. He dishes it to Scott. Off on the layup.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Milton. Good work defensively by Capella. And And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Leading by 5. Pass to Capella. 2 points. That one goes.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Now here's Milton. Outside Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Feeds it to Scott. Howard trying to free himself up. Scott can't get it to go. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Capella.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight. With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Now Young. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Dishes to Gallinari. Young outside. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
When you need an important bucket, you try to get the ball into the hands of someone you can count on. Tobias is that type of scorer.
It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That was huge. You need a bucket? Who do you go to? A guy with a lot of skills and heart. Tobias Harris.
It counts.
Trae Young doesn't get rattled and plays very well under pressure.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Curry outside. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here is Young.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Curry kicks to Harris. Here's Embiid. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter of this one. What's your take, guys?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
For the land of the free.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. DH.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Now here's Lopez. Now here is Holiday, and Lopez throws it down hard.
And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Simmons. After Drew Holiday's score, Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Curry. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez.
Okay.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Simmons, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Here's Middleton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The 76ers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Shot's good by Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the middle. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Right side Holiday. From 13, that one's rebounded by Embiid.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
It's stolen by Green. And he lays it straight in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Middleton after the Sixers pick up 2. The kick out to Lopez. Shot clock at 6.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Curry with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Bucks leading by 6. Giannis with it, picked up by Harris, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just a shade over 70% from the line a season ago. That's an area I'm sure he wants to improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Back to Portis. The pass to Connaughton. Now Portis. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Left side, Scott. Hill against Holiday. The rebound by Holiday. Milwaukee in the lead. Here is Forbes. It's good.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Milton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee going into the break. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Portis, Holiday out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the two-guard spot. Portis, the pass to Forbes. And yes, it's good. Forbes has got his second bucket of the game to go. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
Here is Forbes following the basket by Dwight Howard. Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
The 76ers trail by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
Philadelphia shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws. And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Connaughton kicks to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 4. Simmons passes to Embiid. The drive by Simmons. Out to Harris. Outside Curry. Pass to Embiid. Over Lopez. Embiid, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 6.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Inside. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now here's Middleton. He feeds it to Lopez. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the Bucks with possession here. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Middleton with it. Now Green defending. Holiday against Green. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
How about Drew rising up, getting to the rim? Love the power on that dunk, too.
Simmons inside. Antetokounmpo defending. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. Simmons on the wing. Curry with it. And he comes up with the deuce.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They strung together several impressive trips down the floor to open things up with an 8-0 run. And that does it for our
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward spot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
T dishes to Forbes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Forbes has got 6.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Teague against Hill, and it goes down 2 points.
Well, sometimes being long and athletic can help you finish through contact. George Hill with a great job there.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Forbes can't get it to go.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Korkmaz. Teague, the pass to Nwora. It's Portis, high post. Here is Forbes. He's got 6. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Milton's shot is good.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Teague, shooting foul as the... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
To the inside, shot from 12. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Simmons. Embiid's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Simmons, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. There's the lob, Antetokounmpo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
Good combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
The feed to Lopez. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Now the dish to T. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
And it's Simmons penetrating.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Back to Middleton. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Teague dishes to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked by Simmons. Fast break, Philadelphia. Ahead. It's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Teague surveying the D. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And that is why you run the pick and roll, because Teague is an absolute speed demon on those set plays.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The 76ers have looked good at the line, and they're perfect in 4 attempts. The first free throw is good.
Well, whether George Hill has started, which he's done a lot in his career, or come off the bench, he's a guy that you like in your rotation as a steadying force.
Bucks trail by 4. Holiday, the pass to Nwora. Holiday goes in. Pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Milton the pass to Scott. Here's Korkmaz. There's the pass to Scott. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now Portis. Outside Holiday. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. A.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Maxey. That free throw good from Drew Holiday. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Hill. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Up top, Simmons. Guarded by Holiday. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Outside, Simmons. Embiid inside. Lopez is there. Just 3 to shoot. And it's Simmons penetrating. Over Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Passes it to Embiid. Buries it down low.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Here's Holiday. Trying to get open is Lopez. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammate.
What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Count it, good.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Simmons against Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. Curry passes to Embiid. Lays it up off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 1. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
Outside, Simmons. He dishes it to Embiid. Curry outside. Can't hit that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Back to Embiid. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 3. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
The 76ers trail by 5. Outside, Simmons. Dishes to Embiid. Outside, Green. Harris outside. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Tobias says, I'll take you home.
That's good from Harris.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giannis. Money!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. He kicks to Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Embiid with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Count it!
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Loads it up for Giannis. Money!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Harris finds Curry from outside the arc. That shot off. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. And David.
Hey, Kevin, the Atlanta.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's John Collins. And it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Middleton. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's DiVincenzo. Can't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
Here's Young following the basket by Giannis. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Lays it up and banks it in.
You just can't take Trae Young lightly from anywhere on the floor. These kind of shots will help him get into a rhythm.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here's Young. And so just over a minute and a half played. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Holiday.
Well, that's the attitude that the coaching staff talked to us about before the game. Heads up, aggressive play, and right at whoever's guarding Trae Young.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Middleton on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
They're running. Giannis dishes to Middleton. He feeds it to Lopez. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck. Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. He gets it in there. Giannis has got his second bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Here's Connaughton. Pass to Tucker. Good. Nice job down low.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
The Hawks leading by 4. Williams up to the paint. And finished off by Collins.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
DiVincenzo kicks to Forbes. Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. Tucker the pass to Forbes. 4 on the clock. Gallinari with the rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And that one drops for him.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Bucks trail by 8. DiVincenzo finds Portis. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Williams inside. On the wing, Williams. 3-pointer. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. DiVincenzo passes to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Williams up on top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Here's Herter, defended by DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. Here is Forbes. Portis, the game now all-time. Portis has got 4 points this quarter. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Chris Dunn's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. And then for Milwaukee, Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. And it's a 6-point Atlanta lead. Holiday surveying the floor over Young. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 1:56 left in the first half. Knocked loose. Stolen by Holiday. Capella against Portis. Here's Tucker. Portis trying to free himself. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Tucker.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Here's Young, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Portis, the pass to Connaughton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Tucker can't get it to go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Dunn, and stolen by Portis. Holiday with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Holiday.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Capella's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Portis, the bounce pass. Middleton against Dunn. Pass to Holiday. 5 on the clock. To the middle. There's Portis. Good work defensively by Capella.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period, and that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovic. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Stolen by Middleton. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Elbow shot. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. One thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker. Such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Williams with the ball, now guarded by Middleton. Snell from outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trail by 6. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Left side Collins over Lopez.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
A tight game here in Atlanta. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Middleton looking it over. He dishes it to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Over Hunter.
Well, Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end right now.
Middleton can't get it to go. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And there's the feed to Lopez. Comes up empty down low.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Bucks trail by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Williams. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
Such an effective combo guard. We all know that Lou Williams can score, but once he gets going, he'll set a teammate up too.
Gallinari against Antetokounmpo. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. Inside, to the inside, Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Collins.
Now we've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector. Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team, taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable pop-up. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day, so you got to think as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Lopez finds Middleton. Lopez passes to Middleton. The 11-footer. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Gallinari. Rebounded by the Bucks. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Lobbed up there for Collins. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. There's the lob to the hoop. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 5. Down low. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Nice when Hunter's hitting shots like this. It provides a lot of offensive balance.
DiVincenzo kicks to Connaughton. Giannis against Gallinari. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. They get it back. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and ball falls right into it.
Here's Dunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Atlanta. They lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Clint Capella. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Bogdanovich. The finish. Look at that.
Well, Bogdanovich showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
Now Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Young drives in, and it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. So it's Atlanta now. Here's Collins. Capella trying to free himself up. That's a 2 from Snell. Tries yet again. Capella with the bucket.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. The dish now to Lopez. Now here's Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Middleton. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. And the basket is good. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Holiday dishes to Tucker. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young passes to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Collins has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta. Holiday against Young. Middleton dishes to Holiday. Yep, that one goes in there.
Fearless drive from Drew Holiday straight at the defense with that dribble move.
Young looking it over. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Back to Holiday. Sinks that one from the post. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
Here's Young in Atlanta again with the bucket.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Lopez kicks it to Tucker. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Inside. Tucker dishes to Holiday. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Holiday against Young. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And the Hawks making a change here. Gallinari's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Hawks leading by 12. Gallinari down low. Covered by Giannis. And the rejection by Giannis. Bogdanovich, no luck. Time running out for the Bucks.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Solomon Hill comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
And consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good on the three. Hill with it. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. On top, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for... What a gorgeous nighttime view from high above the city of Atlanta. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. And for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Collins is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 2.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk it.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G.A. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Simmons passes to Harris. To the inside. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Outside Collins. Clock at 6. And Young, here we go. Good D by Embiid.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Curry kicks to Simmons. Collins grabs the miss.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Lob pass to Capella.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it to Harris. From the wing. No good on the shot. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Lets it fly from 18. Young's shot is off.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Green. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Atlanta.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Snell finds Collins. Here's Snell. Back to Collins. The shot's good. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. How about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Now, here's Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels.
So for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Williams in for Young. Hill against Williams. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Hawks. 1:20 left to play in the first. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 5. Milton with it, guarded by Hunter. The 3 from Hill. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Hawks leading by 9. Williams passes to Capella. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Here's Capella. And contact on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Huerter gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. Howard trying to free himself up. And the shot goes in.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percent. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
Huerter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's done in at the point guard. So that's the Hawks 5. In the corner, it's Hunter. And he gets it to go from the corner. Hunter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
And stolen by Dunn. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Okongwu slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim. Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Hook shot. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. The putback and staying with the play, Harris.
Look at Harris's dedication. I mean, chasing down the boards and ending the possession on his terms.
Young looking it over. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Green passes to Embiid. Right side, Green. There's the dish to Harris. Green kicks to Curry. Over Young. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Out to the right wing. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. Over Embiid. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Embiid.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Williams in the post. Harris is there. Williams kicks to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
I mean, at almost 7 feet tall, Simmons is hard to contain. The defense has to push him farther away.
Williams against Harris. Shots good by Williams.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Simmons against Collins. Simmons passes to Green. And here's Hill for 3. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And look at that, the massive size of Embiid. He uses it well to cause problems for the defense.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Howard with the steal. And they're pushing it up. A second chance effort. He gets that one. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams dishes to Capella. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
An energetic finish from Capella. For a big man, he's got some nasty dunks in his arsenal.
And it's Hill penetrating, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella. The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Well, I like the fit of George Hill on this team. He can play either guard spot. Great versatility.
Outside Williams. Just 3 on the clock. That shot off the mark.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they've got to show some more aggression.
And so it's Atlanta, 13.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and the greatest.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Well, they haven't found a way to keep him quiet inside. I mean, their best bet probably would be to deny him the ball altogether, because when he gets it, they can't stop him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
Oh, some high IQ basketball from Bogdanovich. Moves the ball to the wide open man for an assist.
Outside Curry, back to Simmons. Shoots over Capella. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Simmons.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Embiid with the steal. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Oh.
And the versatility of Simmons, astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Knocked away. Embiid with the steal. Outside for Curry. Back to Simmons. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets established position, you basically have to whack him.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Green. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. Milton on top. Dunn covering. Milton the pass to Howard. Milton trying to break free. And he's able to get it back. 6 to shoot. Here's Simmons, and it's in there. Simmons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
Here's Young, and again it's Atlanta.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
The 76ers trail by 9.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Lob pass to Capella. Hunter dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Here's Simmons. Now the pass to Scott. Gallinari with the rebound. Now with Korkmaz standing 6'7". Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Simmons against Young. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Milton the pass to Howard. Back to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Young with no one around. Rebounded by Howard. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's the break. It's deflected. Out to Gallinari. The feed to Hunter. Howard dishes to Scott. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they're able to recover. A nice shot by Howard.
I love the energy Howard plays with. It feels like no one can contain him on the way up.
Young outside. Lobbed up there for Dunn. The shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Howard. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Young up top. Pass to Capella. 1 second left. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella. Hunter's got 8 points. And so it's Atlanta. Brings the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's Milton. That's tipped. Tries again. For 3. Hill. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. Herter passes to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here's Hill for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Gallinari passes to Okongwu. That shot off. Excellent D from Howard. Now the 76ers on the break. And that one's good. Korkmaz.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Williams against Hill. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. On the wing, Hill. Pass to Milton. Scott with the ball. Back to Milton. It's deflected. Williams against Hill. Williams passes to Okongwu to the left side wing. Outside Williams fires for 3. Scott pulls it in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
A shot by Milton, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. This is to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. The kick out to Hill. Here's Scott. No good off the back of the rim. Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Herter. No good from outside. And stolen by Hunter. Floats it up for Williams. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hill comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
But they'll get another chance. Curry dishes to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Curry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Williams scanning the floor. Goes up on the wing. It doesn't go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Clint Capella.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots the three. Again, the miss by Williams. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
Harris misses.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Outside Hill. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. Bustling Philadelphia on I-95. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. And Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. For both teams tonight, Clark. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
On the wing, Giannis. Guarded by Embiid, and yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now, here is Holiday. And he uses the glass on the layup.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Up top, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you can't give up this kind of positioning, not to a guy like Simmons. I mean, all you're asking for is to get burned if you do.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
Basket good.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Hill, he's checked in for Danny Green. And then for Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And stolen by Portis. Here's Connaughton. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Hill looking around. Curry passes to Hill. He kicks it to Embiid. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Now here's Middleton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets it to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Well, I tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. 8 points for him.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Holiday goes in. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Seth Curry. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Forbes checked in. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Forbes dishes to Middleton. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
You know, it's said that the only thing Tucker is more obsessed with than on-court success is his sneaker game. I heard that he literally has hundreds of pairs of sneakers.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. Here's Korkmaz. The pass to Milton. Back to Korkmaz. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James, Giannis...
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, and I think another key, guys, will be can they continue to hit that mid-range shot? I mean, they've been very effective here early on.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Forbes in at the guard position. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Passes to Lopez. That one's not going to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. The drive by Green. Pass to Maxey. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now, here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Here's Thibault. Off target at the rim. Bucks trail by 5. Finished off the break. Giannis has got 6 points.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
And that one, good. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half of the game, and that one's good. Maxey.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. Up top, Embiid. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. 7-foot shot. Pass to Thibault. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Now here's Middleton. D right on him. And stolen by Thibault. One-on-one here. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. I mean, he's absolutely brilliant at keeping the defense off balance.
Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo. Curry with the defensive effort.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Curry kicks to Simmons. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Middleton, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
With 1 on the clock, and it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points and Joe. And that's a wrap for our halftime.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Hill. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
In last season, just some phenomenal shooting numbers for George Hill. Clark, you know him well from your days in Indiana.
Certainly do, and have great admiration and respect for George. He's a business-like pro. He's the epitome of what it is to be a pro. Consistent work ethic, understands himself, always looking to improve, knows his role, and has always had a calming and stabilizing influence for every team that he's played on. Hill's experience on display there, doing a nice job handling the physical contact and drawing the foul.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for Brook Lopez.
Lopez is not the fastest guy coming out of the screen as a roller, but when he gets a step, he's hard to slow down.
Hill passes to Harris, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 9. And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Basket counts.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Bucks trail by 11. Teague dishes to Forbes. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Outside Hill. He dishes it to Embiid. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Moves back up. Embiid kicks to Curry. Offensive rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. Nwora, the pass to Lopez. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Curry. And stolen by Jeff Teague. To the middle. Here's Nwora. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Nwora's got his first bucket in this one.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Embiid with the block. Here's Curry. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Here's Hill. 1:31 left in the third. Curry is inside. Lopez covering. Pulls up on the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Embiid's got 12 points in the game. Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. And an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And stolen by Simmons. Now the 76ers on the break. Pushing it up. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. And now Philadelphia on the break.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
To the wing on the left. Tucker, the pass to Connaughton. Inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Milton. Howard kicks to Simmons. Scott the pass to Korkmaz. Simmons dishes to Scott. The tray. Korkmaz no good. Here is Forbes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got P.J. Tucker, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Thibault. Simmons on the wing. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys, they're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Back to Korkmaz. Uncovered. But they get it back. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with the chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Pass to Korkmaz. A three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And stolen by Portis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Oh, Middleton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Nice display of excellent timing there by Middleton. Just skying for the basket at the right time off of those lob passes. Really good at anticipating where that pass is and how soon it's going to get to him.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Maxey. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Korkmaz. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis. And Giannis Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's Holiday. The putback. It's good on the putback.
When you have a reliable big man like Lopez who can get you buckets like that, it's really such an asset for a team.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
On offense here, the Bucks. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Giannis gets to Middleton. Count! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside, Simmons. Down low, and they double up Embiid. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Money!
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Embiid against Lopez. Oh, missed it. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're behind by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And so it's the Bucks who come on up. Close to full strength, though.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Here's Young, and it's sent back by Lopez. Middleton for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
and maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Young against Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Now here is Holiday. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Pass to Middleton. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Collins. Middleton can't get it to go. Oh, Middleton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Young over Holiday, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Shot's good from Young.
Trae Young is so good in transition, just has a great feel to make an impact.
Middleton outside. Passes it to Holiday. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Back to Holiday. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And Holiday throws it down.
Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. So it's the Bucks now after Clint Capella's miss. The shot's good from Forbes.
This is an area Forbes has worked on. Makes it trickier to close out on him when you know he can put it on the deck.
Now here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Connaughton passes to Forbes. To the paint. Here's Tucker. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Here's Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Connaughton. And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Forbes. Dunn covering. Middleton outside.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all...
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Dunn in at the point guard position. 5 to shoot. Here's Forbes. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
The Bucks making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Dunn misses. Bucks trail by 7 and stolen by Hunter. Okongwu with it, picked up by Portis. Okongwu's shot is good.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. And stolen by Dunn. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. The 9-foot shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Young dishes to Collins. Okongwu, the pass to Collins. He feeds it to Okongwu. Lays it up off the glass. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Bucks go the other way with it. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
They get a hand on it, and stolen by DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. For the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Tony Snell subbed in for Young. Good work there as it goes. And the Hawks lead by 12.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Holiday. Here's Giannis. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Shot left block. Yep, it counts. Bogdanovich has got 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Outside Williams. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Clock at 6. In the corner, Snell with it from outside the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Capella missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Middleton, and the lead is down inside single digits. Middleton's got his first points of the game.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And Williams, here we go. The pass to Huerter. In the corner, Snell with it. Another shot outside Williams. Clock at 4. Floats one. The shot missing. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 9 points and galloped. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Middleton outside. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Giannis inside. He's guarded by Collins. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Young. Takes it from 10, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Dishes it to Lopez. Holiday against Young. It's stolen by Capella. Pushing it up. All going up court. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. An easy 2 points on the layup. Giannis has got 15.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Young passes to Snell. The dish to Capella. Great D that time for Middleton. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 10-point game. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Antetokounmpo's got 8 here in the quarter. Over to the wing. Stolen by Middleton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Hunter no good. Bucks trail by 6. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Dunn dishes to Okongwu. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Forbes the pass to Giannis. For the tie. It counts. And the foul. That one on Gallinari.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Okongwu.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
In talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
It's still anybody's game as we... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Williams at the point. Here's Middleton. Great touch on the 16-footer. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Outside Williams. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Williams a solid playmaker when asked to fill that role.
Bucks leading by 3. Here is Forbes. He kicks to Middleton. stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Middleton, and there the Bucks with another bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Right side, Williams. He dishes it to Capella, and stolen by Portis. Here's Middleton. Connaughton, great positioning on the putback.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Atlanta calls timeout. And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And then for Atlanta, Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Williams. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
DiVincenzo passes to Tucker. 4 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Incredible night for Trey. Has direct involvement in nearly every facet of this offense.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Young taking his time here. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 19 points.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trey Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Giannis outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Here's Young. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
To the inside, Lopez. Yes, that goes in. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
And it's easy to see why Lopez is out here in these moments, never afraid to take a big shot.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Holiday. 4-on-3 break. outside, out of Kumbo. Feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down hard.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young, consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Collins. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Young way outside. No good there. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It was a feint. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge.